Happy Friday. So you thought that our American Congress could not be any more embarrassing than it is, right? You thought there's really no way that our current Congress could further humble itself in the eyes of the American people more than it already has. You thought we'd sort of bottomed out, right? You thought that was true, but you were wrong. Oh my God, were you wrong? This is amazing in all the wrong ways. Meet Republican Congressman Kurt Clausen of the great state of Florida. Kurt Clausen represents Florida's 19th district. He's a Tea Party guy. He won a special election there last month to fill the seat of a former congressman named Trey Raydell. You may remember him resigning after being convicted of cocaine possession. So if you're the guy who replaced the guy who got kicked out of Congress for cocaine possession, there's sort of nothing that you can do to be more embarrassing than the coke guy, right? But that shouldn't stop you from trying. And God bless Kurt Clausen, he is trying his best. After getting sworn in as a member of Congress just late last month, Congressman Clausen landed a plum assignment. He was assigned to the House Foreign Affairs Committee. The Foreign Affairs Committee is a big deal, especially if you are a freshman member of Congress. You're dealing with all sorts of important world issues, arms control, our diplomatic relationship with countries around the world. It's a big deal. Yesterday, Congressman Clausen's subcommittee held a big hearing on U.S. relations with India. And India is a big and influential country. Our relationship with them is always important. Our relationship with them is particularly important right now because they just elected a whole new government and a whole new prime minister. So the Foreign Affairs Committee called to testify two top officials of the U.S. government. The guy you see on the right is an official in the U.S. Commerce Department. The woman you see on the left is an official at the U.S. State Department. These are both senior members of the United States government. They are Americans. They work for the U.S. government as senior officials. Let me reiterate that. Senior U.S. officials. Congressman Clausen, take it away.
I am familiar with your country. I love your country. And I'm hopeful with the new change in regime that the future and the land of promise and the land of opportunity of India can finally become so. And I understand the complications of so many languages and so many cultures and so many histories all rolled up in one. So just as your capital is welcome here to produce good-paying jobs in the U.S., I'd like our capital to be welcome there and there to be freedom of capital, so that both sides are on the same territory. And I ask cooperation and commitment and priority from your government in so doing. Can I have that?
I think your question is to the Indian government, and we certainly share your sentiments, and we certainly will advocate that on behalf of the U.S.
Of course.
Not a skit. Our actual Congress. I need a new pen, I'm sorry. Republican Congressman Kurt Clausen, everybody. Your tax dollars at work. Amazing. That amazing moment. Humiliating moment, really. Flagged today by Foreign Policy magazine. You can see their headline, Freshman Congressman Mistakes Senior Government Officials for Foreigners. Foreign Policy magazine helpfully noting, quote, during the hearing, Congressman Clausen repeatedly touted his deep knowledge of the Indian subcontinent and his favorite Bollywood movies. I love it when you guys do the, oh my God, how could you possibly be a member of Congress? You thought that it could not be possible for Congress to be more embarrassing than it already is, and then along came today. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? Republican Congressman Kurt Clausen, thank you for redefining wrong. Wow.